Oh, hello there. And you're back. Welcome back to my live stream experience here on YouTube and on TikTok, where you can rewatch these live streams on YouTube. You can't watch them here on TikTok. But I'm here for you if you're here for me. If you were watching earlier, I worked out with you. Yeah, that's right. We did a little bit of a workout video. If you missed the workout video, you'll be able to rewatch it here on YouTube whenever you want. But I'm still here to entertain you to a degree. As in, I'm going to make some dinner, but I do realize I need to take care of some stuff in the sink right now. So we're going to do that first. And then we're going to run a poll so you can help me decide what I'll be cooking for dinner tonight. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok, you'll be able to interact in the live chat experience and you'll be able to vote for what I end up eating tonight. But while you're here, do feel free to chit chat with the other people that are in the live stream, live chat experience on YouTube and on TikTok. There are different moderators in each one and there are different people in each one. So the experience is different for each platform. So do feel free to pick which one you want to be in and also give a shout out to those moderators. Maybe you can make a friend tonight. Anyways, the moderators here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita, So Indian, Sarah, Danita Bonita, and we also have Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, and Dougie. Now, those are our moderators here on YouTube. Here on TikTok, we got Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bobo, Gizmo, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow Ben. We also have Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, and Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, and Abby. Those are our moderators. Abby's a banana fan of Faux Fabby, so give them all a shout out, and they're all great to be. Oh, Abby's in the room. Nice to have you, Abby. It's nice to see you here. Hello to you as well. Thanks for all the caps. Feel free to share this live stream. Tap on the screen. If you know someone else that's, looking to be watching me, then share this live stream with them. If you know someone else that's also, live streaming and you can't decide which one to watch, you should just pick them over me. Honestly, I do this every day, and they don't. Or maybe they do, and maybe you're trying to change things up and you don't like the person you were watching before. Regardless, I get that all the time. People are looking for new people to watch on live streams, and I get messages saying, man, I came across your live stream, I really like it. I watch this other live streamer, but I like you too. And, I get it. Everyone's trying to decide what they want to do on the internet, and you can't be everywhere at once, so you can't fear losing a good interaction with me, but if you do want to just watch these live streams later, mine are rewatchable. Some people, they don't upload their whole live streams later on for you to watch. You can just do that on YouTube. Looks like we have Orange Heart in the house again. Hello to you as well. If you ever want to tell me a proper way to refer to you, you can go ahead and give me a name of some sorts, but I do think you're fine with being called Orange Heart. Anyways, thanks for liking the live stream and thanks for being here. I see I got people joining in for the first time, maybe first time ever. Maybe, you're just joining in for the first time because the algorithm brought you here, or maybe you're here because you're normally here. Regardless, we just worked out not too long ago, and you can rewatch that live stream on YouTube whenever you want, but we're going to wash a couple things, and we're going to get the... Let's just fill this up with water. It's always easier on me if I fill this thing up with water. Things have already been rinsed off to a certain degree to where I'm dust off. And, we need to get this cutting board ready because I kind of want to use this cutting board again. There's only so many good cutting boards in this house. And sometimes, you just want to use the one that is wood because it feels better. The plastic ones don't always feel right to me. I don't know if you feel that way, but this is a live stream experience where I'm not just going to say things and talk and whatnot. I am talking. I'll share my opinions for things to a certain degree. Feel free to ask me questions if you want to ask me questions. Feel free to make a friend if you want to make a friend. Feel free to also support the other people that are in the live chat. Some people post content on the internet as well, and some people are just here for entertainment. So do feel free to get to know people, and I do encourage you guys to interact in this safe environment that I'm trying to create on TikTok. That wouldn't be possible without the moderators, of course, but we're always trying to make it a better experience. DC or Marvel? Oh, well, since Superman's like my favorite superhero, I have to say DC, but Marvel's pretty cool. Marvel's pretty cool, but Superman is definitely my favorite superhero. Also, because he has so many powers, he is someone that brings interesting story because you can't just, set him up with anything. Since he's a Superman, you have to really have it be an elaborate storyline in order for him to be able to be challenged and whatnot. And that part of Superman is what makes it so interesting. If you're thinking to yourself, why did you pick Superman? I can give you very good reasons. Superman is my favorite superhero, which makes it that I need to say that, DC is my favorite of the superhero franchises or comic bookers or whatever you want to forgot how we identify them. Regardless, that's not what's important. The reason why Superman is my favorite is because Superman has so many powers that he's actually difficult to write stories for, which usually makes the stories more enticing and way more intense. Because he needs to go up against a foe that basically either has the same strength and capabilities as him, or he needs to be confronted with weakness of being a human. That, means that he's like attracted to Lois, which happens all the time, where he's just like, I love Lois so much. And then, he has like a hard time dealing with his feelings, because feelings are really where Superman just doesn't have the invincibleness going for him. Oh, right, there was a whole bunch of stuff up there that I could have, whatever, I'm going to put the wet stuff by it. Regardless, I'm still here with you if you're here with me. We're live streaming on TikTok and on YouTube right now, and that is happening in real time. You're catching me in my house, doing some dishes to get myself ready to cook some dinner, where we're going to run a poll in a little while so you can help me decide what I'll be like making. This isn't going to take that long to wash these dishes and stuff, but you're watching me be a grade A adult. Honestly, I wonder what it'd be like if I had kids. If I had kids, I know you're watching, you don't really know me. I don't have kids. I'm single, by the way. Looking for that future wife anyways. This is the best place to do it, and this is why I'm live streaming. Some people are like, why are you live streaming so often? Part of me feels like I'm doing it because I do feel like it's the best way to actually try to find that future spouse. Online dating and those dating apps just doesn't really work. So being here and available on demand and on a live stream experience makes it so I can basically, really broaden my capabilities of potentially not being single forever. I don't want to be. I want to start that family and whatnot. No, I do this live stream for other reasons too, not just to look for that future wife. Although it doesn't hurt looking for my future wife this way. Regardless, if you were here earlier and you were part of the live stream experience where I ended up working out, hopefully you worked out with me. If you didn't work out with me, that's okay too. Now we're doing some dishes. If you have some dishes to do and you haven't been taking care of the dishes that are in your sink, maybe this motivates you to take care of them as well. Ron Jeremy is your favorite superhero. Which one's Ron Jeremy? Mask Damage. I see you in the chat over there on TikTok. What superhero was that? You love DC, especially the Bat family? Oh, yeah, everyone loves the Bat family. Hey, Lauren Taylor, nice to have you here on TikTok. Always nice to see you. Thanks for the heart me and thanks for the support. It's nice to see people are giving me tips and supporting the live stream experience, whether you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok. It don't matter. It honestly just matters that you're here and not anywhere else. If there's other people that are live streaming and you're like, I want to watch them, and you decide to watch me instead, wow, thank you so much. I'm always looking for those eyeballs. Seriously, there's so much content out there on the internet. If you decided to watch me instead of everything else that's out there, well, honestly, I'm honored to be here for you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. Thanks for all those gifts. I do appreciate it, Lauren Taylor. I see that you're giving me some hearts and some cones and some roses and the lightning bolt. Oh, thanks for the lightning bolt. I hope you guys have had fun watching me today. If you were here earlier, I was having a great time live streaming myself working out. If you're just tuning in now, well, we're just washing some dishes so then we can eat some dinner. We actually need to cook after we're done washing the dishes. It's not going to be like I'm done washing dishes and I can eat dinner. No, but I can wash and cook and eat food in this live stream with you if that's something you're looking forward to. There's a lot of content out there in the world, and you could be watching a movie, you could be watching a TV show, you could be watching someone else's live stream. And the fact that you decided to watch me instead of all those other options is honestly an honor. I feel so flattered. Thanks for being here and thanks for the support, guys. Are you doing piano talk tonight? I am doing piano talk tonight, Lauren Taylor. If you're busy right now or watching a different person's live stream, well, continue to watch that person's live stream and you can come back later for more entertainment. I don't want to put you in a position where you have to decide to watch me over someone else, or if you're trying to finish a movie, I don't want to be that guy that makes it that you pause the movie. Thanks for calling me adorable, Emma. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have you in the live chat. We've got a lot of people jumping in and being part of it on both TikTok and on YouTube, so do feel free to keep things PG to a degree. I do like to live stream and I do like to create a safe environment for other people to be able to interact with not just me, friends, and other people as well. Making relationships is important here on the internet. Honestly, we're all in our own places, in our own spaces, and I do like to try to take the time to create a space that you could potentially jump into and be part of a community that maybe makes you feel like you're right at home, in a comfortable place with a bunch of like-minded people. The algorithm does tend to pair us up, so if you have similar interests as me, honestly, you probably are being paired up with me. The algorithm's pretty smart. It is nice to see. Ben, I woke up to watch Piano Talk, then fell asleep. Oh, well, maybe tonight it'll go differently. I do hope that you'll be in for Piano Talk. This is, Wednesday, so we're doing Piano Talk, just me, no guests. I normally, I will do battles, though. There will be some battles but I'm not going to have anyone really in the live chat as like a full-on guest tonight. That's not the type of live stream that's going to go on here. Anyways, we've got this going on. If you're here for entertainment, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm here to entertain. If you're here just to watch me do dishes, well, hopefully this is amusing you. If you're here to also cook and eat dinner, well, that's going to start in just a minute. We haven't started that up yet. I'm washing what I can in the sink right here. We actually just got a whole bunch to take care of. I like to do things in front of the camera. Hopefully you like seeing me do those things. This isn't one of those live streams that, you know, I'm just like talking and staring at the camera the whole time, which is what most people do in the live stream experience. You know, you got some people that draw as well, but you got to decide what you got to do. And, you know, if you're looking to just be entertained by me and you just want to watch me, well, lucky you. I'm not going to let in any guests or co-hosts, so don't you worry. I won't let in anyone else, so it's just me. I do get messages sometimes, and honestly, if you're a hater on me letting in guests and stuff, you're kind of missing the point of what the internet's all about. It is about interacting, but I will give at least 3 days out of the week where it's just me, so if you just want to watch me and only me, the 3 days to do that is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then the rest of the week, honestly, I want to support other people as well, and I want to have other people in the room and create more of an environment for other people to interact. But I do pay attention when people send me messages. Thanks for the follow, Emma. If you want me to follow you back, let me know that you're not a robot, and I'll give you a follow back. Or say you are a robot. Whether you are or not a robot, I'll still give you a follow back if you interact. You love my hair. Thanks for saying it's well kept. I do like my hair as well. Thanks for being here, Orange Heart. Also, I see Shirley Day, 17, is now a follower. Thanks for being here and being part of it. If you want me to give you a follow back, let me know that you are or are not a robot, and I'll be sure to give you a follow back. Olivia, thanks for the follow as well. Nice to see people coming on. Juliet, I already follow you. But thanks for letting me know that you are a robot. You are not a robot? All right, well, I'm going to give you a follow. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me know. That is the code word that you got to use to get me to follow you back. If that's something you really want me to do, you just let me know that you are not a robot. Yo, it's Indiana Jones. Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Always nice to see you. Danita DeVito, nice to have you in the room. Yo, 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 indeed. I wish I was a robot. Olivia, I take that as you want me to give you a follow back. It is nice to see people. I am not a robot. Orange Heart, didn't I already follow you? Well, I'm giving you a follow back. Oh, this is a different Orange Heart. Hey, look, Sarah's here, and so is Danita. Sarah, have you been here for a while? I like how you dressed up after your shower, too. Yeah, I took a shower, and I got dressed up, Sarah, because I was doing a workout live stream, and now we're doing the cooking and eating live stream, but we do need to take care of some stuff that's in the dish sink. No, the dishes that are in the sink, not the dish sink. Anyways, we're here on YouTube, we're here on TikTok. Feel free to share the live stream no matter where you're watching from. I'm here to entertain you tonight with some cooking and then some eating, and then we take a break, and then we come back with another live stream where I do piano talk. And piano talk's going to be on YouTube tonight as well. So do feel free to tune in on YouTube and on TikTok for the piano talk that happens tonight. Yeah, it's a bit more special than usual, as in I don't always do the piano talk on YouTube, but I should tonight. Why not do 3 different live streams? We've already done the workout live stream, and I'm just feeling positive and good about it. I do like the live stream, and I do like to have you guys here, and it wouldn't be an experience without people being part of it, so do feel free to interact, give me a follow, also share the live stream, whether you're watching on TikTok or on YouTube. Tap the screen if you're watching here on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll interact with the chat to the best of my abilities in a little while, but if you're watching here on the good old TikTok, I usually interact with that live stream a lot more. The workout stream was fun. Thanks to Nita for telling me. I wasn't sure. Were you still live streaming when I ended up doing that? I didn't even end up checking because I came back from my jog and just was like, I got to do this right now. And, you know, I was trying to also line up with that 4 o'clock deadline. That's right. There was a 4 o'clock deadline. I was told that someone was going to stop live streaming at 4 o'clock. And I wanted to try to line up with that in case they, you know, had too many art project things going on. Regardless, I'm here for entertainment, and I'm trying to make this happen. So we are trying to actually move on to the next part of the live stream, which is me cooking. I don't want to be in front of the dish washing area. Why do I keep calling it the sink? It's a sink. This is a live stream. It's unscripted, unedited. You're watching me in real time. Do what I can with what I have to my advantage, or with what I have to use. And that's my advantage here in this live stream, with the stuff I have. Yeah, the stuff I have. I got that. That whole thought was all unthought. Or that whole thought was all just over the place. Just all over the place. I'm maybe talking too fast and saying too much and trying to get too much done to keep my brain in good order with all the thoughts that I have in my little noggin over here, where I'm trying to keep myself just chit-chatting. I do like to try to keep myself talking the whole time in these live streams, but sometimes, you know, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm saying. and I'm not making sense at other times. Thanks for saying thank you. I do appreciate that. Now, that's so real. I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm sure it's some crosstalk. Crosstalk is encouraged for those of you that are here in the live stream experience. I'm trying to make sure to create a safe, fun place for you to be able to interact with me and other people. If you're here and you're like watching me instead of all those other people that are live streaming on the internet, thank you so much for deciding to watch me instead, especially if you're here on YouTube. There's so much content here on YouTube. On TikTok, there's a little less content, but there is still a lot of live streamers, so if you decided to watch me instead of someone else, I really am honored to be that decision. And I do hope to entertain you, so do feel free to follow me and come back. You can also check me out on Instagram if you want to see the stuff I post there as well. And I'm on Blue Sky and Discord, where we have a chat, a live chat for you to be able to interact with. That chat functions 24/7, and it's a place that you can continue to interact with me and other people that are in this live stream on a regular basis. That is a never-ending process right there. If you are a part of this community, it could technically entertain you endlessly for hours and hours and hours. I have a lot of content that has not been posted that I will also post as well, so I'm posting content on a regular basis, and I still got a lot to post that could potentially entertain you. I'm going to be cooking dinner in just a second, where we're going to be running a poll. Go ahead and share this live stream, but I'm almost done washing all this stuff in this. Ah, dang it. We still got this other side. I just got out of the shower. Now I feel like I'm all wet again because I'm like in front of this. There's more than I thought there was. Anyways, we got this. It's not going to take that much longer. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing, but while I'm focusing on what I'm doing, I'm going to talk as fast as I can and also try to interact with that chat. Oh, Pondering's in the room. Hi, Benjamin in chat. Oh, thanks for saying hi to all of us. It is always nice to have you back. It's always nice to see you. You fine people here. Oh, good. Michaela, Dr. Good Medicine Woman, you're back. You left and you already came back. Angel Baby US, thanks for joining in and being here and being part of my live stream experience on TikTok. I don't really know you. Have I seen you before? But you know what? Honestly, that doesn't matter. You're here now, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for deciding to watch this live stream. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. I don't know what time it is, and I also don't know why you're here. But I'm here for you if you want me to be here for you, and I'm here to entertain if you want to be entertained. What are you making for dinner? We'll be running a poll in just a second where you can help me decide. That's more of a reason for you guys to stay in. And if you're like thinking to yourself, oh, I think I'm not going to watch this live stream today, you don't even know what I'm cooking yet. So I'm giving you more of a reason to stay and be part of it. The live stream experience is happening here in my kitchen with you if you want to hang out with me. And that's just, you know, an option. It's just an option. I'm not telling you you have to be here. If you do decide to be here, thanks for picking me. If you don't decide to be here, well, that's on you. And really, honestly, you're bumming me out because you didn't stay. But you know what? Maybe you are going to plan on staying. And I shouldn't be so quick to just dismiss you as someone that is like leaving so fast. These need to be washed. This has already been washed. I just need to put that in there. It's not correct, but we also need to get this rinsed off. Perfect. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, we're doing what we can with the cooking in this house. These are just going to go down here. Yeah, that's where the ones that need to be washed go anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's just wipe this down, keep the counter nice and clean. I mean, I'm here with you if you're here with me, but I'm doing stuff in the kitchen. You could be doing stuff in the kitchen too. It's the end of my day where I get to make myself some dinner and relax for the rest of it. So you get to see that happening in real time. And if you want to relax too and just, you know, like maybe order yourself some food, you can eat with me, or you can cook too with me as well. Or if you're slaving over the sink washing dishes, well, looks like we're washing dishes together. I know, right? That's exciting. It's exciting to wash dishes with somebody sometimes. Anyways, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're here right now, and I'm here to entertain you. If you really want to be entertained and you find this to be entertaining, this isn't going to work. I need to put this over here. You know, trying to use this thing sometimes, it's just like I'm trying to put too much on it at different times. I really hope to like get this done sooner. I'm actually getting really hungry. If you were watching my earlier live stream today, I did a workout live stream. You'll be able to watch that on YouTube whenever you want. And maybe I'll post some clips of that here on TikTok. I did do a video of what it looks like when I go upside down. in the video, so I do plan on posting that video. I do a lot of videos, guys. If you do want to watch some videos of me doing things in general, you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and I make little short videos of what it looks like when I do basic things. Basic things that you could also do as well, and I'm always curious to see what it looks like when other people do it as well. Hey, Ben Fan, it's always nice to have you here. Mooney, nice to have you in the room. Bencito is so productive today. Aw, thanks for saying it, Rem. I try to be. Regardless, we got to take care of a couple more dishes before we end up cooking dinner, and you guys are going to help me decide what I'm going to make, and we're going to be doing that in just a second. We're going to be over the stove, so this is going to be one of the stovetops cooks. One of the times that I cook, it is my first time, Ben. Well, you're a big fan, so I know you've been here before, right? I hope so. Unless this is your first time being here, but you were just watching my other videos to get here, which is okay, and that's acceptable as well. No judgments being passed. And we've got a bowl right there. We've got 2 more pieces of silverware that need to be washed, soaked up, if I may say myself. You can see what I'm doing for the most part, right? This is me washing some dishes, getting the dishes done. I'm in my kitchen. You could be in your kitchen too. Welcome to the live stream experience. We're going to be cooking dinner in just a second. Can you say Esbabzi? Esbabzi. I don't know if I said that correct, but thanks for asking me to say something over there in the chat on YouTube. I did see you. I didn't see your name, but I don't know if I pronounced that right. Was it Esbabzi? Anyways, I see we've got a lot of people just jumping in and being part of the live stream experience, pushing like. Lucifer's Helper's in the room. Thanks for being here. Pondering. Looks like you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself as well. Ben, did you see my chat about Fortnite? No, I did not. What did you say, Lauren Taylor? Did you say it in the Discord, or did you say it in this live stream? Are you asking me to play Fortnite tonight during Piano Talk? Because there's a slight chance that that might happen. There's a 50-50 chance. Hey man, what's up with you? How's your day?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, you know. Trying to get this done. And then making myself some dinner. What are you doing tonight, though?
Nothing.
Do you want to try to watch Shrinking again?
Yeah, we're so close to finishing it.
Which was what?
We're so close to finishing the season.
Yeah.
Right? What do we got?
I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be good. If you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok, I'm just talking to my roommate. He just walked in. He got through. You have a good day, though?
Yeah, good.
Look, guys, if you were asking, he had a good day. He had a good day. I hope you guys had a good day, too. You know, this live stream is just going to be me cooking and eating dinner. Then I take a break, then I come back. So, if you want to eat dinner with me, my dinner should be ready around 6:30, 6:45. And then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back after that, you know? It's an action-packed live stream experience. I got things happening here and there. You know, I try. And if you're here to enjoy yourself, well, that's the whole purpose of me doing these live streams. It's here to be enjoyed. The rewatching ability of these live streams, I don't know how that is for a lot of people, but I do hope you're enjoying rewatching. If you're rewatching it, take into consideration that I might actually be live right now. So go check to see if I'm live, and you can watch me in a live stream rather than rewatching me here on YouTube in a pre-recorded live stream. You can interact in those ones. Anyways, we're still here on both of the platforms trying to make it happen. We're going to be doing this last couple of things. Oh, I need some hot water, don't I? We've got the live stream experience here for you. If you're here for it, well, hopefully you've been entertained. We've got another thing done, which is me doing what I can with these silicone things, which need to go up here. Now let's do this differently. I can't fit everything on this. So let's put some Tupperware over here. We're going to just give that good old-fashioned hang dry. You know, it's very popular. It's a very popular method to dry things. You hang them and you let them dry that way. It's very common, especially here in the USA. Very common. I don't know what you're doing in your country, but that's what we're doing in this country. We're drying things using not the dishwasher. Perfect. All right, so that's now done. So we're going to take this up and we're going to put that right there. We got a couple more of these left. And look at that. That's actually some pretty good progress. We're going to be cooking in just a second, cooking and eating dinner in this live stream. If that's really what you're looking forward to, I'll be doing it in no time, so don't you worry. Thanks for being here on YouTube and on TikTok. I see all the likes and all the shares. Thanks for getting me there with all the support, guys. It's always appreciated, and it's always nice to see. If you're new and you just gave me a follow and I didn't give you a shout out, I apologize. I normally try to shout out to everyone who's new here. If you are new here and you want me to give you a follow back, just say you're a robot or say you're not a robot, and I'll take that as a sign that you'd like me to give you a follow back. It is fun to be part of the live stream experience, and it's fun to have the robots and not robots in the room. If you are a robot and you're moderating the live stream experience, I appreciate you. We all appreciate you, actually. Whether you're a person or a robot, it doesn't matter. You're still here in this live stream experience, and 40% of all online traffic is said to be robots. So that says something about the world we're in. And I do appreciate the fact that probably there's multiple robots that looked at this live stream experience and tried to decide whether it was going to interact or not. If you're a bot, well, do feel free to make some friends here. We got mods, though. They don't normally like the bots. But we're still having a good time. I mean, I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Let me know in the chat. Thanks for saying you love the mods, Lauren Taylor. We all love the mods. It is fun to be in the live stream experience. Do feel free to let me know how I'm doing, and do feel free to make a friend. I do encourage crosstalk. Once again, if you're new here, I'm not just on one platform. I'm in 2 platforms. I'm here on YouTube and on TikTok. So 2 places, 2 spaces, and enjoyable places for me to be. Overall, I just have a great time filming and live streaming myself and making small videos. So do feel free to be part of it by just interacting. We're going to be cooking and eating dinner in no time. We are still at the sink, unfortunately. I didn't realize it was going to take me this long, but that's because I decided to make sure to wash everything that's here and rinse everything that's here. Some of the things need to be double soaked, especially some of these like cupcake folding things. But we've got that pretty much done. These ones have been rinsed off. Yeah, there's nothing in that one left. We've got just a couple more left of these. And then we're going to move on to actually running a poll and making some decisions on what we're going to be eating tonight. Now, the eating tonight's going to be a fun process. And, you know, I could be making this, I could be making that, and you could be part of what I end up actually deciding to eat. So it's almost like you're in the room with me and you're partaking in my life. You know, it's my bachelor life. This is like how it looks when I'm being a bachelor. I don't know what it's going to look like when I end up being married. But right now, this is part of my bachelor life, and I'm just kind of living it up, trying to eat dinner and making it entertaining for me, while also live streaming with a ton of people out there on the interweb, trying to make my life a little bit more exciting, but also potentially making your life a little bit more filled with my voice. That's right, I want my voice to be in your life. So do come back and be part of the live stream. Gotta get that, and this. And this is a big bowl. We really got to give this a good soak down. I could leave this in the sink, I guess, but I really shouldn't. It's been in here for a couple of days, and what ends up happening is when you leave a big bowl like this in the sink, well, I mean, I don't need to tell you what happens in your house, but in my house, if I end up leaving a big bowl in the sink, I put more crap in it, and then it becomes dirty again. Live it up, Ben. Thanks for saying it, Ben Fan. It's always nice to have you here, question mark, question mark. We will all water your voice in our, we all want your voice in our life. Oh, thanks for saying that. You're such a good fan, Ben, question mark, fan, question mark. Yeah, I see you, and I appreciate it. All right, and now we've got this one done. I made soup in this yesterday. Maybe we'll make more soup tonight. Maybe that's part of the live poll. Let's have some fun doing a poll in just a second. I got to change where the camera is set up, but don't you worry. It's not really going to affect you too much. You know, unless you get a little motion sickness when I'm moving the cameras around. I totally understand that. I'm going to try to make it the movements as smooth as possible. It won't take that long, but we are finishing up the rinsing of dishes. Let's go back and forth, and the same thing happens over here. Ooh, nice. And over here. Perfect. Okay, all right. And then the last. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's good. I got it all out. Yeah, it always feels good to get all the dishes done in the sink. And to do it during the live, it just feels even better. Not really. I kind of wish I did it before the live. Because then I'd already be eating. If you want to eat dinner with me, well, I'm going to start cooking dinner, so maybe you can cook dinner too. You don't have to cook dinner, but if you want to cook dinner with me at the same time as I'm cooking dinner, well, that's the option that I'm providing you, because it's an online interactive experience that happens daily. Just trying to prop this up so it can dry. Also, there's some gunk on this. Yeah, get that gunk out of there. Perfect. Let's get all that stuff down the sink. Now, we also needed the sink cleared because we'll be most likely making a pasta tonight, depending on what people vote for. Anyways, let's get ready and start up a live poll experience. That's over here on TikTok. It's not going to be here on YouTube, no, but you can vote in the chat. If you really want to vote in the chat, that's an option you'll get. I'm going to just move this. Don't you worry, it's not going to be that far. Look at that. You made it. I know, you thought you were going to get motion sickness. You didn't. No, or maybe you did. I shouldn't talk for you. Anyways, I'm here with you. If you're here with me, the live stream experience is now moving on to the next part of the live stream, which is me also fixing the camera, because it does seem like it's a bit tilted. You know, these things. There it is. Perfect. Well, we'll probably adjust some things. Anyways, Ben fanned the cult fan page. Those eyebrows, though. Oh, thanks for complimenting my eyebrows over there on TikTok. Ben, have 2 fan pages in here. I have multiple fan pages, but there are 2 fan pages in the room. Anyways, it's not important. What's important is we'll be running a poll now here on TikTok. That poll is going to help me decide what I'm going to be eating for dinner tonight. Now, we've got 3 options. Those 3 options have different, different things in mind. Like, do I use tuna tonight? Do I not use tuna? Some of the options are going to be a little more descriptive than others. Really, you got to just kind of vote for what you want to vote for. I encourage people to talk in the chat a little bit, but don't try to sway the vote. If you have multiple TikTok accounts and you let me know that you have multiple TikTok accounts, then that only counts as 1 vote. If you have multiple TikTok accounts and you don't let me know that you have multiple TikTok accounts, then that counts as multiple votes. That's just how it works. Anyways, if you're thinking to yourself, what, but I've been in a live stream with you where you were interacting with 2 different accounts. Maybe I was. Who knows? Maybe it was me, maybe it wasn't me. If it was me, well, that's not really, that big of a deal. But the poll is about to start here on, I got to go to my live stream. Here on my live stream, I'm in the chat as my secondary account, Balavoon, and he's going to write up a poll, and that poll is going to be the options that I have here to my right for what we end up doing for dinner tonight. That's right, you can help me decide. If you were here earlier for me working out, I mean, this is just the next half of the live stream. It does happen on a regular basis. I like to live stream daily, so do feel free to come back. If you're here for the first time, it's always nice to see you. When it comes to but if you're here for the first time, I haven't seen you before, so it's nice to see you. If you've been here before, it's always nice to see you come back. Bala's gonna do a what should I do this Friday night? What should I bake tonight? Nope, that's not it. Where's the dinner one? What should I do? What should I do? I have a lot of themes. What should I drink tonight? Margarita, Dr. Pepper. That's not happening in this one, but I do see that that's an old one. Nah, let's just write a new one altogether. I don't think I saved it. I must have written it and then not saved it. That happens sometimes. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, what should I make for dinner? What should I make for dinner? And we'll do question marks, like usual, because it's a question. And that's, to keep things simplified. Option A, we do fettuccine. Oh, wait, no. Is it fettuccine? It is. Wait, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is fettuccine. All right. So we've got fettuccine. Alfredo. And soup. Oh, wait, no. Fettuccine Alfredo. Wait. Yeah, fettuccine Alfredo. Salad with soup and salad. Yeah, that's a pretty basic one. And then the next one is panini pesto. Panini pesto. So two options that are, well, yeah. Panini pesto, roasted garlic pesto, that's right. I was trying to see what it was without turning around completely because I want to give my attention to you guys, you know? It's me trying to get my body language this way. Anyways, panini roasted, I've had years in drama class. That's right. I grew up as an actor, always in those plays and whatnot, so I do know what to do when I am in front of the camera, and I'm trying to bring that professionalism right here with you. I do kind of have a hard time adapting to the live stream environment every once in a while, but as a performer and someone that's made videos majority of his life, I mean, I just took a break between 22 and 30, so what is that, like 8 years? But before that, I was always in front of the camera. So roasted garlic pesto, and then the option C is... oh wait, no, that one also has soup. Soup and salad. You know, maybe they all just have soup and salad, so why not just, wait, no, they don't all have soup and salad, because there's an option that's soup/salad. We're gonna make this a little faster. I'm gonna copy and paste some of this stuff. Wow, you know, copy. Paste. All right. Option C, which is going to be fettuccine. Fettuccine tuna. Soup and salad. Option D. That's right, we got a lot of options. The more options I give you, the more likely you're going to vote for something that I want. I mean, come on. Or actually the likelihood that you'll vote for the thing that I actually want. Which, yeah, there's usually at least one thing that I actually really want that I want to see if everyone votes for it or not. But I'm bringing it to chance, and I also want you guys to feel involved. So the fettuccine tuna is made with some olive oil. So it should be fettuccine olive oil tuna. Soup. And then there's pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar soup. So the option D is like I take broccoli cheddar soup and I take a pasta and I mix those two together, and it also has a salad. So pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar. Soup / and a salad. And then option E, which is the final option, and we'll be running this poll for 5 minutes so you can help me decide what I'm going to be making tonight. You're so confused. What are you confused about, Lauren Taylor? You got to wait a little bit for me to run the poll. You haven't been able to vote yet, but we will do it in just a minute. Raisin bran and butter, please. Oh, raisin bran. Please, 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 please. It's all they feed me at the psych ward. I don't think you'd be in a live chat if you're at a psych ward. I've gone to some places and they don't let you have your phone. Anyways, research, girl, research. But I do like where you're coming at. It's creative. Anyways, thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. I have a lot of fun being here in the live stream experience. I've never been to a psych ward. Don't you dare accuse me of that. Never. I've actually never been to one. But still, you never know. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. It's fun for me to be here with you. Hopefully it's fun for you to be here with me. We're going to start a stream, poll in just a second in this live stream. And one last option. What was the last option? Option E is tuna salad. Tuna salad. Oh, wait, no. Hard-boiled eggs. The last one has no pasta. Hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, it's less interesting, but it's still like, you know, we'll be over here for a little bit because I'll hard-boil some eggs. So hard-boiled eggs, tuna salad, and soup. And those are the five options. Those are the 5 options that we're going to have for you guys to help me decide what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok, it doesn't matter. The live stream is actually going to be helping me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. These options are good. These options are fantastic. Thanks for approving them, Lauren Taylor. If you want to vote and you really want to vote and you want to vote in the poll, you got to do it on TikTok. But if you want to vote and you really want to vote, you can still do that here on YouTube. You just have to say it in the chat when the poll's over. This is going to be the moment for you guys to vote in the live stream. You're going to have 5 minutes to vote for this. What should I make for dinner tonight? Should it be fettuccine alfredo with soup salad, panini roasted garlic pesto with soup salad, fettuccine olive oil tuna with soup and salad, pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar soup salad. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong. Pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar soup / a salad. And then we also have hard-boiled eggs, tuna salad, and soup. You guys ready to vote? The live stream is now commencing with a poll that you can help me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. Feel free to vote. You can vote over here in the corner. Or if you're watching on the iPad and you're watching on TikTok, then the poll is going to be over here. That's right. It's not always over here if you're watching it here on TikTok. It could be over here. It could be over here. You don't know? Well, it's great to have you here. You can vote in the poll if you want over on TikTok. But thanks for being in the live stream and interacting on the live stream here on YouTube. Whether you're chit-chatting on YouTube or on TikTok, it doesn't matter. I'm still here to have a good time. We've got the poll going on, so do feel free to vote in the poll. The poll has been made by Balavoon, one of the moderators, and also my second account. Go ahead and feel free to follow that account. I live stream on that one as well every once in a while. If you want to vote in the poll, there's an icon over here that you can just push on over here on TikTok. It might be in this corner. It might be in this corner, depending on if you're watching on a tablet or a phone. If you're watching on a phone, it's over here. If you're watching on a tablet, it's over here. So tap on that icon and vote for what I eat tonight. And it might be pasta, or it might be just some hard-boiled eggs and a salad. But it really depends on what you guys decide to do. I'm here for you. If you're here for me, the live stream experience isn't limited to one place. It's not limited to one space. It's limited to wherever you want it to be. I'm going to be cooking in this live stream and eating in this live stream. So if you want to cook and eat with me, you can go ahead and do so as well. Once again, you can help me decide what I am making myself for dinner. So do feel free to vote. I think he likes pasta. I like all those options, actually. There is one that I prefer to do, but I'll end up eating it anyways later on this week. It doesn't matter. Vote for what you guys want to see me eat. If you want to vote for the thing that I would have picked, honestly, that's just like I give like kind of acknowledgement for it, but it's more interesting if we'd have the thing I didn't expect to be doing, or the thing that I maybe don't want, because sometimes the thing I thought I wanted isn't the thing I wanted at all. And the thing that I didn't really want ended up being the thing I wanted the most. Yeah, maybe you're going through things in your life right now. I don't know what's happening to you, but I know what's happened to me. I'm hungry and I want to eat some dinner, and I'm doing a live stream experience where I'm allowing the people, that's right, you find people out there on the interweb to decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. Getting philosophical. Sarah, so Indian. Always nice to have you here, Sarita, with your so Indianness. And it is always nice to have you chit-chatting in the chat. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm sure you're talking the good talk. I've already forgotten what you said, and I'm not reading it again. But I'm just talking to talk, and sometimes I don't necessarily listen to myself when I'm talking. That gives you another reason to follow me. I can't read what that was just said right there, but it looks like someone's trying to talk about Trump a little bit. But when you're in my live stream, unfortunately, we don't like to talk about politics. Leave politics out of the room. I don't want people to feel like they need to compete in any way, or that we have any political mish and mash. Because, the politics of today are flooding over into all entertainment, and that's not what we should be doing. It's a lot more fun to have entertainment be entertainment and politics be politics outside of entertainment. The news can cover politics, but this is just entertainment. So let's not, bring politics into it. Let's just have fun hanging out with each other, and let's not talk too much about policy or whatnot and all of the lying politicians, which I don't care who you support. All of them are liars. I don't talk about politics much, but I think we can all agree on the fact that all of them are just misleading us. Don't you think that you have the one special politician? Nope, that's not how that works. All of them are just doing what's best for their base core of voters, and that's just how that works. That's why we're not talking about politics in the live streams. It's pointless. honestly. And it's pointless for us to talk about it in these spaces. Talk about it in spaces that something can happen in, not in this space. Nothing's going to happen with that right now. Regardless, we're still here hanging out and having a good time. If you're hot-headed about politics and I pissed you off, well, I'm sorry. Don't be looking for politics in every space on the internet. This is a space that we're just trying not to have that in here. And if you're like, but you gotta talk about politics, you have to care. I get it, you're maybe being a little too intense. Let's just try to tone it down a bit and have fun cooking and eating dinner, which doesn't really involve pretty much anything else that's going on in the world right now. Just what's happening right here. Let's try to be in the moment, stay in the moment, be part of the moment, and have a good time. If this isn't the live stream for you, that's okay. You don't need to force yourself to be here. Are we cooking something? We are cooking something, Arena. Thanks for being here on YouTube. I try to interact with the chat to the best of my abilities. We're doing a poll still. We don't got a lot left. We have only 10 seconds left in the poll, so if you want to vote for something I can cook and eat tonight, then click on that icon, or the icon might be over here. Click on the icon and vote real quick before the poll ends up ending. You're going to have a chance to vote over here on YouTube in just a second, but we're ending the poll here on TikTok right now. It's over. You already missed your opportunity. I know. Let's read the results. Thanks for being here on both TikTok and on YouTube. The results are fettuccine Alfredo. Looks like it came in really fast. I got to read the results way faster because if someone requests to do a battle with me, it just disappears. I know, right? And I can't get it back up. TikTok needs to work on that eventually for you to be able to look up your polls after they've been closed. Fettuccine Alfredo, soup and salad tonight. That's what we're making. The other ones that voted, if you wanted to vote for pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar, that was what I really wanted to do tonight. Those were voted for by XOX, Abby, and Lucifer's Helper. Special shout out to option D voters, which we only had 3 people vote for that, which that was... pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar soup. Only 21% of you voted for that, but the actual winner is option A, fettuccine Alfredo with soup and salad. Option A had 7 people vote for it, which was Orange Heart, Ocean Lover, Hoser, Meowishly, Ah Pondering, Lauren Taylor, and Sarasota Indian. This was the second thing I would have loved to do tonight, so thanks for voting for that, guys. That's the winner tonight. We'll just take a gander at the other options. We only had 1 person vote for... Ambi voted for panini roasted garlic, and Chad voted for fettuccine olive oil with tuna, and Miranda Rosanna and Dr. Cucumber voted for hard-boiled eggs and tuna salad. It's nice to see how people voted, but we also need to give a chance for the YouTube live stream to vote. I forgot about this. If you guys want to vote on YouTube, now's the time. Hope is Pizza. If you're watching here on YouTube, now is the exact time to vote for either fettuccine Alfredo, panini roasted garlic, fettuccine olive oil tuna, pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar, or hard-boiled eggs with tuna salad. Feel free to vote in the chat. You only got 30 seconds to vote over here. You just got to say something in the chat real quick. You're from England, and great to have you here. Thanks for being in my live stream here on YouTube. It's nice to see you here. We're deciding what we're going to be eating for dinner tonight. If you want to vote in the chat, now's the time here on YouTube. Once again, the options are fettuccine Alfredo, roasted garlic panini, or panini roasted garlic, fettuccine olive oil tuna. We got a vote for the pasta broccoli cheddar. That's great. That's 1 more vote for that one, and that brings it to 3 votes. But we also have a hard-boiled egg tuna salad as an option as well, and pasta mixed with broccoli cheddar. All right, the voting is now pretty much over here. So if you voted, you voted. If you didn't vote, well, you'll have an option later on to vote for another thing later on in a poll. But we only got 1 person voting. Let's give a shout-out to them. That was Arena, or Arlene. Arlene, thanks for being here. Arlene, thanks for being part of it and giving a shout out and giving a vote. We also had another person vote right at the last minute, and that was who? That was Mecky. Mecky, thanks for voting for that as well. I'm not a cheater, trust me. Lauren Taylor said A. I don't know what you're referring to. But we had 2 people vote for the pasta mixed with broccoli, and 3 people voted for pasta mixed with garlic. We're going to end the poll over here now, but you guys almost made it, so then we tied with option A. But, you vote option A. That's what you're saying, Lauren Taylor. Okay. Well, we've now finished the voting. Thanks for helping me out, guys. Thanks for being part of it. You voted fettuccine. I know you did, Sarah So Indy, and you voted over there on TikTok. But you're still here on YouTube. It's always nice to see people are here and part of it, and enjoying the live stream experience with other people, not just me. The chit chat isn't limited to you just talking to me. You could talk to a whole bunch of people. We're gonna make some fettuccine Alfredo tonight. That's right. Here's the fettuccine. Here's the bowl we're gonna use. I'm sorry, pot. It's a pot. We're going to move this to over here. We're going to get the soup and the pasta made as well. So we're going to make a soup in this tiny little bowl. Pot. Uh-oh. It's not good enough. Let's just do it in the other one. I don't feel like washing things anymore. I'm already over here. This one's already completely clean. It's just a little bigger than it normally is. Or we maybe heat up soup a different way. Maybe cold soup. I don't know. That's a thing. Anyways, this is fettuccine. Let's just read this for a second. It says 11 minutes. 12 minutes and 13 minutes for it to be tender. So this isn't going to take that long. We're going to heat up some water. We're going to get some water into this bowl. We got the colander right here, but it's not going to be used over here. It's going to be used in the sink. But we got to fill up the pot first with some base water. So that's just a little bit of water right here. We're going to just start heating that up because it takes a little while to get the pot and the water all heated up and boiled. I'm here making my dinner. You could be making your dinner too. We'll use that cutting board. We'll cut up some stuff for the salad ish, kind of. I know, right? This is what it looks like when I'm cooking. Hopefully you're cooking with me too. If you're not cooking with me, that's okay. If you want to just eat with me, I'll be eating in about 30 minutes. So you can eat dinner with me as well, if that's something you want to do. We gotta speed this up just a little bit. Come on, dang it, that's not enough water. There it is. All right, that's the perfect amount. So now we're going to put this on here, and now that's starting to heat up. We're going to get a cutting board over here. We've got the fettuccine over here, the classic Alfredo sauce that we're going to use. We're going to put this away. We're going to put this away. We're going to grab the other things we need, and we're going to bring it back over here. Don't you go anywhere. I'll be right back, but I am still in the room with you if you're in the room with me. Cut it short. I don't understand what you're saying. Ben is looking fresh. Thanks, Michaela, Dr. Good Medicine Woman. I do feel fresh. I hope you're having a great day today, no matter who you are or where you are in the world right now. I'm cooking dinner, and I'm going to be eating that dinner here in this live stream experience on both TikTok and on YouTube. You can rewatch the live streams on YouTube. You can't rewatch them on TikTok. But I got to get some more things over here so we can finish making the dinner that I deserve to have tonight. You deserve dinner too. If you're thinking to yourself, I don't really deserve anything, well, you're being hard on yourself. Relax. Let it go. Whatever it is that is. Or maybe don't let it go. I don't know. I'm not really in charge of you. I don't even know who you are. And if I do know who you are and I'm giving you some advice, well, you don't have to listen, but if you decide to listen, that'd be great. Now, we're not going to be mixing any tuna into this. No. But we could. I can do whatever I want, right? We're going to be moving in more things into this live stream experience. We're going to bring the tuna just in case. Sometimes I just want to use tuna. No, we won't use the tuna. But we are going to get the soup. Last of what is the soup. We don't got much more left, but we've got the soup right here. That'll be heated up last, because last time we made soup, well, I overcooked it. We've got cheese in here. We've got garlic cloves here. We've got the onion right there, because I want to use an onion tonight. Everyone deserves an onion every once in a while. I've got myself an onion right here. We're going to cut that up. We're going to use what we can to make a delicious, tasty soup and salad and pasta. I know, right? I got a lot happening in this live stream. Welcome to my live stream experience. Hopefully you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, maybe I can make that day a little bit better. If I can't, well, is that really my fault? I just hope I can bring some positive energy to you no matter where you are in the world right now. You could be having a good day, a bad day. If you're having a bad day, though, I really feel for you. Hopefully this live stream does cheer you up. If it doesn't cheer you up, well, I mean, like, you know, are you giving me a chance to cheer you up, or are you just coming in with that negative energy? Oh, dang it. We're going to just pour this, but we're not going to turn the stove on the back burner yet. But we want to get this out of the way. This is the soup for tonight. This is the rest of the broccoli cheddar, the last of it. We're just going to actually leave that in there. No, I gotta like scoop it out. Yeah. Soup is soup, but you know, you gotta get it out every once in a while and make sure to get as much of it out of this thing as you can. I could just eat out of this thing actually, now that I think about it. No, let's not. But then again, the more dishes I use, the more I have to wash. Well, this is just me thinking out loud and talking to you, but really I'm actually just talking to myself. I do care about you though, and if you want to share any thoughts, go ahead, share those thoughts. This is a live stream experience that encourages those of you that are viewers to interact in the chat. You know, have fun. This isn't just me hanging out with you, you're hanging out with me, and you're hanging out with other people too, so be mindful and have fun in the chat. Let's keep it PG if we can, and let's keep politics out of the room. Also, if you're having problems with mental health or anything, this might not be the best place for you to vent about it. Remember, it's a public forum, so if you're trying to have private conversations, it doesn't work like that. Sarah, so Indian, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Sarita. Anyways, it is a fun live stream to do, and I do enjoy being here with all you great people. If you want me to interact with you more, and you want me to give you a follow back and you're new, let me know you are or are not a robot, and I'll give you a follow back. Benny, what kind of soup are you making? It's a broccoli cheddar soup. Thanks for asking, Benicito. It's nice to have you here, and it's nice to have you in the live stream. What was that? Huh. Benicito. It's a pretty good name, Benicito. Benicito. Well, this is actually already boiling. The thing that'll take the longest is the pasta. Didn't I take the tuna out? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Oh, well, it would have made sense that I left it. I said I wasn't going to use it. But then again, everyone needs some protein. Tuna's some good protein. Well, we're going to make the salad. We're still waiting for that water to completely finish, but we've got a salad bowl, and we've got a soup bowl. We've got the garlic cloves that we're going to end up cutting up. We've got some seeds that we're going to end up adding into the live stream's salad, not pasta. You know, no reason to put that into a pasta. But we've got that pretty much done too. That's boiled up. Yeah, boiled up and ready. So I just got to pour a little bit of this in here just to get this done. You know, not that much, but a little bit goes a long way. Regardless, this had a lot of nutrients in it. This is going to be really healthy for me. It makes my salad a lot better in general. It makes it taste better. We're going to take that hot water that we just boiled on up, and we're going to pour that into the big pot right here. And now that that's in the big pot, we've got to wait just a little bit longer for that to heat up just a little bit more. I want that to be bubbling and brewing so that I can throw the pasta in there, and the pasta can cook nice and fast. We've got the chicken Alfredo sauce that's going to be poured in after we're done making the pasta, and then we stir everything up and we have ourselves a nice little meal tonight. Now when it comes to the tuna, I think I want to actually add a little bit of tuna into the salad. Why not, right? It's my salad and I really do love tuna, so I'm going to put a little bit of tuna into the salad, and we're going to just get this is spinach. The spinach is just going to be cut up real fast and added in too. I'd rather just finish these parts as fast as I can, you know, just to get more done, and so then I can put more focus on just making sure the pasta comes out really good. Even though the pasta will take about 10 minutes to cook in the pot, I still would prefer to give it my full attention rather than just part of my attention because I'm making like a salad on the side. Sometimes when I do that, I really sacrifice the quality of my meals. And who pays for that? Me. I pay for that. I end up not having as good of a meal. But really, honestly, every time I do this, I end up having a really delicious meal. If you've been here before, you know I really enjoy food, and I like to cook, and I'm pretty good at it, so I do know how to cook for myself. If you're trying to figure out how to cook for yourself and you're watching these live streams to learn how to cook, I don't necessarily recommend that, but then again, it is nice to know that you're looking to me for some advice on cooking. But I might not be the best guy. No, I'm not really a trained chef. I just know how to cook for myself, and I cook with love. If there's anything I can teach you that I feel good about teaching someone about cooking, it's cooking with love. That's really what you should be doing no matter where you are or who you are. I try to cook with love, and maybe if you cook with love, you'll have delicious meals too. Benjamin, what's going in the salad? So far we have the seeds, the dried cranberries, and the spinach in the salad so far. We're going to put the minced up, we're going to cut up some garlic, but that's actually going into the pasta. We're going to use chicken Alfredo and garlic cloves together. We're also going to cut up a little bit of this onion, and the onion should also go into the salad. No. The pasta. I'll let you guys decide. Wait, no. We'll run a quick poll over here on TikTok. If you want to vote in the poll, it's just going to be a happy face or a sad face. If you vote for the sad face, that's no onions in the salad. If you vote for the happy face, that's onions in the salad. So go ahead and vote. It lasts for a little while. It's about 60 seconds, but you just get an icon that you can add a vote in. You either give a happy face for onion to go into the salad, or you give a sad face for the onion not to go into the salad, which then it goes into the pasta. I know. We've got 3 votes for it, as well as me trying to get this more organized and putting that on that side. This looks like it's bubbling finally, so I can get this going. But you guys are going to help me decide. Oh, it looks like we've got people saying put onion into the salad, so I think that's going to be what ends up happening. We've got, 7 votes for that? Wow, it looks like I'm going to just call it. Thanks, guys, for voting. We only had 1 person vote for it not to go into the salad, so I think we're going to let that be in the salad. And if anyone else wants to vote, now's the time. Maybe we have just a bunch of people vote for one thing at one time. Anyways, if you're here on YouTube, you can't vote, but you can vote if you're on the TikTok live stream. We're putting the fettuccine into the pot now. This will be about 11 minutes after I do this. I do want to actually have quite a bit of pasta. I'm okay with having some left over. We've got a little bit more that we're going to throw in there. And just a little bit more, Why not, right? It should be 2 servings. That's half of this thing. Yeah, you're right, just a tiny bit more. Anyways, that poll just ended. The quick poll is over, but it looks like we have onion that won by a landslide. Onion will be added into my salad. Thanks for helping me make that decision. Now that's the right amount. Now that we've done that, we move on to the next part, which is keeping track of time. That's important. We're going to do 11 minutes, and it's 6:32. Looks like we're eating a little later than we planned. These things happen. But for the most part, we're going to start cooking the soup in just a second, too. We're going to cut down on the onion. And we're going to get that onion kind of peeled up, but we're going to cut out a section of it because we're not using the whole thing. This onion should last multiple days. So I'm cutting down there, and I'm cutting right here. To get myself some onion. Look at that. We don't need that much onion. A little onion goes a long way, especially when it's going into a salad. We've got this that now needs to be wrapped up and put into the... this is trash, actually. Okay, so we've got the onion pretty much ready to go. We're going to put that over here. We've just got to cut the onion up. I think it was 6:32 when I last looked at the clock. So we're going to just try to keep that in mind. We're almost done with the cutting up of the onion. I don't know if you cut onions very often, but I'm doing it right here. I'm trying to be real safe about it. I don't want to cut myself, so I'm being really, really careful. I've already cut myself in the live stream before, and I normally don't cut myself while I'm making myself dinner, but every once in a while I get more distracted with talking to you fine people out there on the internet. Plus, the chat. It gets my attention every once in a while. There's a lot of people here that I talk to on a regular basis. I've got a lot of people that are friends in real life, friends online, and it is fun to be making relationships and being here on both TikTok and on YouTube nightly. Cooking dinner is a pleasure, and I do enjoy having you guys in here. Now we have some onion, wow, it's going to make me cry. Let's just mix that up. Okay, so the onions now mixed up with all of that. We're going to put a little bit of dressing on that later, but the salad is basically done. The last part of the salad that needs to happen is a little bit of black pepper. I'm trying to trying to blink as much as I can because, not this black pepper. That was the weird one. Oh man, my eyes are all watery. Anyways, we're gonna use some red crushed pepper. Yeah, let's do that one. That was a lot, but that's okay. That's the right amount. And then some garlic salt, because, I can. We're going to also add a little bit more garlic salt in there. You need to stir that now that I think about it. I let it sit for too long. That's not good. So now we're stirring it, and we're stirring it, and we're letting that be what it is. Now I'm going to bring my attention back over here, where we've got some soup that's going to start heating up. Yeah, we've got the soup now heating up. So we're going to use this metal spoon, and we're going to give that a stir. And now that one's cooking, and it's cooking on low because I don't want to like ruin it. We're going to take our salad and we're going to put it where we're going to be eating dinner because the salad's done. It doesn't need to stay over here anymore. So the salad's over here now. And we've also got the cheese that we'll be using tonight to be putting on top of the pasta when the pasta's done. We also need to cut the garlic cloves which go into the pasta once the pasta's done boiling up. We'll do this many. That seems about right to me. All right. I didn't buy any butter. I went to the store today and I forgot to get butter. Okay, so we won't be doing it with any butter, and that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. We need to get some of this cheese off. Oh wait. I'll just use this knife. We're just gonna rinse it off. Perfect. No reason to use multiple knives, right? Now we're gonna take a chunk of this cheese. Not too much cheese, because I sometimes overdo it with the cheese. But I'm going to cut off a piece of cheese. And that'll be used when I end up serving myself a pasta. We're going to put this big chunk of cheese away. That's right, we like to buy cheese in bulk. I like to keep my cheese nice and fresh too, so, I don't want to keep, so no butter. Crap. Okay, well, we have to have some butter. There has to be some butter in this house, right? Oh, a little bit of butter's left. Well, I guess I'd have to use the last of the butter. Yeah, the last of the butter. Now we'll cut this butter in half in case I forget to go get butter. I need to make sure to have butter. I don't like using all the last of it, and then just like being like, oh well, I don't have any more butter. We've got the soup heating up over there. We already have a salad done. We're going to use a minimal amount of butter because I don't have that much butter. So we just cut the butter, and now we're going to go back over to the refrigerator where I can put away that said butter that I just used. Oh, now would be a good time to also get that blue cheese. Well, no, I don't have any more blue cheese. When did that happen? Man, I hate having to buy all this crap. Well, there's a tiny bit of blue cheese. But it seems like I always have to go to the store. Just kind of, I wish I didn't have to as often as I do. I guess I don't really mind, but it'd be nice to have the things you need and not have to go to the store for everything. How much time's left on the pasta? Now's a good time to check. So 6:38. So we got like 4 minutes left on the pasta. This gives me an opportunity to cut up the garlic cloves to be as thin as possible, because they're going to be added into the salad. I mean, they're going to be added into the pasta last. And if I make them nice and thin and I throw them into the pan, once I get the pasta out of there and I throw in that Alfredo sauce, along with the garlic already diced up. Oh, it'll cook up the garlic, the Alfredo. Oh, I guess I don't need the butter because I have the Alfredo sauce. I didn't think about that. Well, it'd be good to have the butter anyways. Yeah, we already have the butter on the cutting board, so we're just gonna use it. Well, we're already there. I mean, it's already happening. Welcome to my live stream experience. I'm not interacting with the chat so much right now, but I will be once I sit down to eat dinner, and you could be sitting down to eat dinner with me too. Regardless of which platform you're on, whether you're on TikTok or on YouTube, there's a lot of content out there on the internet, and there's a lot of other live streams to watch. So if you've decided to watch me instead of your friend or that other person you watch as well, thank you for being here and thank you for being part of it. I'm not trying to be your favorite, but if I am your favorite, that's great. Honestly, it's nice to be your favorite. Or it's nice to just be here with you right now. So do feel free to give me a follow, and feel free to also let me know how I'm doing, and I can follow you back. If you want me to follow you back, just let me know you're not a robot. It is always a great time to be in the live stream experience. I should make my own fan account for Ben and call it Benjamin Lover 69. That would be really funny, Mojo Lover. Thanks for saying that. I would enjoy that. Thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it and being such a positive force in the live stream experience. If you're new to my live stream and if you're not familiar with Mojo Lover 69, he's constantly here. He's also someone that live streams himself. So if you feel like supporting someone that's also live streaming, he has his own live stream. So go ahead and follow him if you can and try to give him some support. I would appreciate it. But if you're here for me, I totally get that too. But he's also just here in the chat. So you could be friends with him in the chat and you don't need to watch his live stream. I'm not forcing you to do anything. But if you want to talk to him while he's here, he's already here. So do feel free to make a friend with him. Constantly here, it sounds like I'm omnipresent. I guess. Mojo, you're one of the first people that were watching this live stream. You came in on the earlier days, so you are greatly appreciated. I just say you're always here because I'm used to you being in the room. You are Mojo. Yeah, you are Mojo. Sarah's right. You really are. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. If I've been here with you before, well, look at me. I'm here again. In my kitchen, you're in your kitchen. We're here doing it one more time. It happens daily, this live stream. If you're looking for someone to cook with, if you're looking for someone to eat with, I'm that guy. I do live streaming every single day, and I'm here to cook and eat dinner. And if you're looking for someone to cook and eat dinner with too, that's always the option on the table that I'm producing for you. It's a live stream though, so do feel free to interact with other people, not just me. It's not just me in the room. There are other people. Be mindful. If you're chit-chatting in the chat and you're trying to get my attention and you're kind of being a hater, remember there's other people here. So you're just making it a nuisance for others. But we have moderators to keep it safe and keep it real. So do be mindful. We also have robot moderators that are also actively muting things. And if you feel like you're being muted in the chat, that might not be us. That might be a robot. That might not be one of the people. Anyways, robots, you're appreciated too. Thanks for being here and being part of it. We're almost done cutting up this garlic into small, thin slices. Look at that. We got a pile of garlic. We've got the butter right there. And we have some cheese that, honestly, the cheese can go on its own little plate. Although, the more plates I use, the more I'm going to have to wash. I already did it. I already did it. Okay, so let's see. So it looks like it's actually getting pretty nice. I'd like it to be a little tender. We need to check on the soup. I completely forgot about it. Sometimes that just happens. When I'm cooking, you know, my attention span isn't always top notch. Sometimes it is though, but sometimes it's not. It's cold. The soup. The soup is cold. But that's okay. We'll start heating it up even more. And then when it comes to the pasta, let's see if we've got that done. Let's see what time it is. We're going with the timer. 43. Pretty much done. Pretty much done. Let's give it a good old test. Let's get out one of these little pieces right here. Fettuccine is a fettuccine, 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 fettuccine. Wow, it doesn't really want to come out. All right, fine. I know what to do. That's really hot. Tastes garlic salty. Which is exactly what I'm going for. Now that's perfect to now come off. So now let's bring this down to a low, number 2. Let's go and we'll drain this in the sink to the side, of course, so the steam doesn't get in my face. Okay. We still got some pasta in there, but that's okay. That pasta will be fine, you know. And now we take the garlic. We throw that in there too, along with the butter. Uh-oh, what fell over there? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, now that we have the butter in there, We don't need to use any of the olive oil because we're actually using the classic Alfredo. So the olive oil can go over here. Let's just get those pieces of garlic and that butter melted. We're just going to put it in a pile in the center of the pot. We're going to let that cook for just a second before we throw in that creamy Alfredo sauce, which Alfredo sauce is usually pretty good on its own. A lot of people have a hard time finding a good brand. What I do is I just kind of mix up my own stuff in there. It's hard for it to be bad if I make it better for me and I just use the things that I want to use. I know, right? If you're using the things you want to use, well, that's exactly what you should be doing when you're making yourself some food. And this is salt and pepper and garlic mixed together. And now that's on that... that's on a pile of garlic and butter, and I'm going to make sure that melts together, and I'm putting it up at a pretty high temperature because I'm just trying to make sure that the butter melts and that the garlic kind of cooks a little bit. You know, I want the garlic to be a little toasty. It doesn't need to be like perfect, but I should have done this on like a separate pan and then put it in here too with everything else when the time came. But, you know, I'm just doing things at the fastest pace I could. Fastest pace I can. Anyways, we've got this going on. You know what's up. We also got to make sure to get the soup ready, which we're putting the soup at like 4 now. Perfect. Yeah, the garlic actually is now a little toasty. It looks good to me. I think we're ready. We're ready to not just, you know, pour in this chicken Alfredo sauce. Let's see, so... it contains milk and eggs. Sounds about right. Best by April 29th. Well, good thing we're using it today. April 29th, 2026. Still good thing we're using it today. No special instructions. We'll use like maybe half or all of it. I don't need to shake it or stir it or anything. No, that's what it says. Anyways, I gotta make sure to just double check. Yeah, the garlic's good. I just need to get this down actually. It was starting to get stuck to the bottom. I was waiting too long. We're gonna put that on a 2 and we're gonna return the fettuccine. It's now in there. And now we pour in this. Yeah, let's just pour it all in there. You know, there's a little bit left. Let's not pour that. Let's not get everything out of this thing. I think I could use this for another time. I just need to put it in the refrigerator. Now that we've done that, we take this and we do a little bit of stirring because now we're basically done. I've made myself a pasta, a soup, and a salad tonight. Did you make yourself dinner? Let's eat dinner together. Get yourself situated. 7:30-ish? Yeah. We're going to eat dinner a little later than I thought we were. So I did say we were going to eat dinner at 6:30, but it's 6:47. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat dinner with you if you want to eat dinner with me. And we'll definitely be eating in just a couple minutes. So if you tried to time things out and you're like, but I timed out my meal to eat with you and I'm already eating and you're not done cooking yet. I'm sorry, I apologize. But if you've also just started cooking and you're hoping to eat with me still, well, maybe I'll still be eating when you're done cooking. I don't want you to rush things. If you are cooking in your kitchen, be safe. Be mindful and also make sure to make yourself something that you actually want to eat. You're cooking for yourself. Sarah, what broke your heart? Am I breaking your heart? You're saying Benjamin broken heart. I still actually don't know what the broken heart means, but I see that everyone uses it basically like it's a real heart. Thanks for saying you love me, Spoons. It's nice to have you here. Did you eat dinner yet? Not yet. We're still cooking jam. We've just made the fettuccine pasta. I'm just giving it a good stir. And I'm breaking it up a little bit. And we need to check on the soup. Oh yeah. See if the soup's actually done. Well, last night it was overcooked. Tonight it's just cold. Guess I can't win. Let's put the cutting board where it needs to go, which is over here in the sink. We need to get out a bowl. I guess we're doing 3 bowls tonight. Let's get the pasta bowl. So we're going to get a pasta bowl out. We have a bowl out for the soup, which isn't yet ready yet. But the pasta is basically ready to go. I'm going to move these cameras in just a second. Do feel free to be part of the live stream experience by eating with me. Also chit-chatting in the chat. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm here on YouTube, here on TikTok, live streaming to you. And it is fun to be here. I am not Jewish. Thanks for asking. I'm an Armenian Christian. But Jews are cool too. Anyways, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are in the world right now. I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you're having a bad day or a good day, hopefully this entertainment is amusing you. I mean, I'm amusing myself, and I do hope you're amused by me as well. It is happening on both TikTok and on YouTube, so feel free to be in either of the chat experiences. We're going to be eating dinner in just a second. Feel free to let me know what you're eating if you want in the chat, and I'll talk to you about that. I'll be engaging a lot more with the chat once we sit down to eat dinner, so do feel free to actually, chit-chat some more. But if you just want to be an observer and you just want to look at me, that's okay too. It's the internet. You do you. You do you in this room. He thinks I'm cool. Michaela, of course I think you're cool. You're here all the time. I don't know when I said you were cool, but yeah, you're cool. How old am I? Thanks for asking, Jules. I am 35. Thanks for asking and chiming in. I am single and I am looking, guys. So if you're out there and you're like, I'm a girl that's looking for someone to be my husband, maybe I'm that guy. If you're out there and you're like, I'm a guy and maybe this guy likes guys, sorry, I don't like guys. I'm asked all the time, but I don't really go that way, but I have nothing against it. You guys, you do your thing. But I'm trying to get myself one of them wives, just a wife that wants to have kids. I'm not looking for that much these days. But anyways, I'm here for you. If you're here for me in the live stream experience, you're boring. I mean, you're being a goof. I didn't know how I read boring. But Michaela, I see you. You're the best. Thanks for saying that, Anastasia. It's nice to have you in the room. If you're new here and you've given me a follow and you want me to follow you back, just let me know that you are or are not a robot. And I'll give you a follow back. These days, indeed. Now, we've got... let's make it crunchy. I have this thing when it comes to pasta, and I kind of like to make it a little crunchy, so I need to let it sit for about a second in the pot with it at like a high temperature, because I actually really do like crunchy pasta. It's delicious. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing, but I can see the soup's now done, so I can get the soup out of here, and while I also pour the soup, hopefully the pasta gets all nice and crunchy. I see someone's trying to battle me. I'm not going to be doing it right now. I really need to shut off that function when I end up doing this. But I like having the option. And I like it when people request every now and then. So now we're pouring in my soup. This is my soup. I don't know what type of soup you have, but I have a broccoli cheddar soup tonight. I got myself a soup, a pasta, a salad. Oh, now that's delicious. Talk about tasty. I mean, it is. And this is my soup right here. It's a broccoli cheddar soup. I'm going to be moving the cameras in just a second. You'll be eating with me in no time. We got this going on over here. We're letting this get a little crunchy still. I'm going to take that stuff over there, get my water, and what else do I need to grab? What else do I need to grab? Okay, and we've got this going down, that going down. We've also got a cable that needs to, what's that sizzle? Right, I left the pasta cooking. No. My bad, my bad, my bad. Anyways, this is good. Look, it got crunchy. You hear that? That's good. It's not bad. But I should actually take it off. Yeah, I can make crunchy pasta as leftover pasta. We're shutting off all of these, making sure to be safe in the kitchen is important. If you've cooked yourself dinner, well, I've cooked myself dinner too. We could be eating dinner together if that's something you're looking to do tonight. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. I normally cook and eat dinner here in my live stream experience on TikTok and on YouTube on a regular basis, so feel free to come back and give me a follow. You can also check me out throughout the week doing other live streams as well. I live stream at different times of the day, and I do different things in each of those live streams. So do feel free to be part of my live stream experience in my online community that I'm trying to establish here on TikTok and on YouTube for you to feel safe in, for you to have fun in, for you to interact and make friends in, for you to promote yourself, as long as you also keep in mind that I'm here for you if you're here for me. It is a live stream experience where I don't mind promoting you if you also promote me. So it's a kind of two-way street. Regardless, we're here to interact with social media. If you want me to give you a follow back, I don't mind following you back. I don't know who you are or where you are in the world right now, but no matter what you're going through or who you are, I believe you deserve to be entertained to some degree. Even if you're having like the worst of days, or if you're behind on something, like maybe doing your taxes. Luckily, if you're behind on doing your taxes and you live in the Los Angeles County area, you've been given an extension so that you won't be penalized. It's good to know, right? This is half of it. I'm trying to make sure that I only take half of it because I want to use the other half of it another day. Because I cook for myself, and honestly, I do try to be mindful with what I'm spending my money on, and food is the number one thing that you can actually spend a lot of money on without really realizing it. Anyways, I'm being an adult to the best of my abilities, and I just made myself some fettuccine Alfredo pasta. Did you make yourself some food? Maybe you want to eat with me, maybe you don't want to eat with me. Nat, thanks for the follow, I do appreciate it. Ooh, what did you cook? Fettuccine Alfredo pasta, and I also cooked a soup and a salad. Nat, if you want me to follow you back, just let me know you are or are not a robot. Benjamin Alfredo is a great opportunity for adding peas. You love peas? Yeah, we're not going to do that because I have a bunch of roasted peas. What recipe did you use? Oh, my heart. I cook with love. Thanks for being here, Nat. We're going to move these cameras, so do bear with me as I pick you up and move you to the other side of the kitchen. Because we can't eat on that side of the kitchen, no. Especially since I don't want to eat where, I just cooked everything. It's hot over there. Yeah, I'd rather cook over here. And then, eat. Oh, no, not cook over here. Eat over here with you. If you really want to eat with me, this is the option I'm giving you. We also have to make sure to get things plugged in so then things don't die. Thanks for being here, Chicken Jockey. Or that's someone's name. You're not a robot, Nat? Well, I'll give you a follow back. Thanks for being here and being part of it. It is a live stream experience that happens daily, so do feel free to come back. I know what you're thinking. Ben, there's something on that salad that's not green. You're right. There's some tuna on there. Now, I didn't say I was going to do it. I did say I wasn't going to do it, and I did it anyways because I'm cooking for myself. You could be cooking for yourself, too. I still had a tuna salad. Anyways, it is a live stream where I got soup, I've got salad, and I've got some pasta. You could be eating dinner with me tonight if that's something you're looking forward to doing. Well, I'm doing it, and you could be doing it with me, or you could just be watching me eat dinner. It's all up to you. It's tuna salad. It is tuna salad. It is fun to see people are enjoying the live stream. Jamie Lynn, nice to have you back. It's always nice to see people are coming back from the live stream experience, especially when I'm eating dinner. I could use some more water. I could. I was going to get one of them forks. Them fancy forks. That's there. This is here. Feel free to share the live stream, guys. I'm going to sit down to eat dinner in just a second. You could be sitting down and eating dinner with me too if that's something you really want to do. You don't have to, but I'm giving that to you as an option. It's a live stream, so really, honestly, you get to decide whether you stay here or not. I'm not in charge of you. I'm just here to entertain you if you want to come in and be entertained. You could still hear me. You just can't see me because I'm on the other side of the camera because I'm filling up my water bottle. And I'm going to sit down there and eat dinner in just a second. Thanks again for being here, all you wonderful people. We're going to just take another moment real quick, and I just got to put some of these things away so then I don't have to deal with that, and I can just focus on all of you great people on the interweb. As we eat dinner together and exist in the same environment, it's always a fun and interesting experience where I'm here to hang out with you if you're here to hang out with me, because I live stream daily, and if you're new here, you know the routine. If you're new here, you don't know the routine. If you've been here before, you know the routine. Give a shout out to those mods. I always seem to mix that up. But, hey, I'm not perfect. No, I never said I was. But, I like to think I am sometimes. But I feel like everyone does. I feel like everyone thinks highly of themselves. Even the people that are self-conscious about a lot of things. You know? Putting things away in the right places, right spaces, keeps the kitchen a safe and happy place, and also makes it feel nicer and decluttered. Yeah, it kind of sucks when everything feels like it's all over the place. And then, you know, you don't have any type of real feeling of things being clean. But we're eating dinner. If you want to eat dinner with me, I'm going to tilt down these shots just a little tiny bit. And bring it down to my level, which is over here. And then we're going to tilt this up, and then this over, and there we go. Yeah, I just adjusted my camera so then you can get a better view of me. It's almost like you're sitting at a table with me. Maybe a kitchen island, because I'm in my kitchen island. This is cheese. Now I'm going to use this, I'm going to use the cheese, and I'm going to put the cheese. Cool. Nice to have you here, Sammy Abdullah. Cool indeed. Your hands look so nice. Oh, thanks for saying it. Hey, chat, good evening. Oh, okay, good. Well said. Over there on TikTok, we got people interacting and saying hi to each other. Being like, good evening, everyone. Hello, and good evening. Now, we've got the cheese going onto the pasta just like this. This is a fettuccine pasta. It has some garlic in it. We also have a salad over there that has a little bit of tuna on it and some broccoli cheddar. We'll start with the soup because soup is best served warm. Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, I'll eat a little bit of everything all at once, I guess. Now, this cheese is also going to be eaten later on tonight. So whatever I don't use in this live stream while I eat myself some dinner is just cheese I get to eat later on tonight. Because I love eating cheese. I don't know if you like eating cheese, but I try to eat cheese on a regular basis. I do have a thing for cheese and peas. And if you keep watching these live streams and you come back day after day, you'll see me make all sorts of meals. But you'll see me make cheese a lot and eat a lot of cheese. Thanks for saying it looks good. Hearts, emojis. You want to come over and have some? Go ahead. Well, actually, I only made enough for me. Oh, you want to come over and just have some cheese? That's perfectly fine. Thanks, guys, for being here and being part of my live stream experience. This is my soup, this is my salad, and this is my pasta. I'm kind of in that mood right now where I just spent all this time making this food, and I don't really want to eat any of it. So I have to force myself to eat. But I'll eventually realize I actually am hungry, and then I won't need to force myself to eat. Thanks, Orange Heart, for saying I'm so sweet. It's nice to have you here. We could share. Do I live alone? No, I don't live alone, but I am a bachelor. I'm looking to live with a beautiful woman of some sort. You had Oreos for dinner? I see they went up in price. I went to the store today, and I saw that the family size Oreos went $2 up in price. It's crazy. It looks better than the other day because that wasn't really a soup, it became a paste. Season 2 is outrageous. Oh, wait, no, $2 is outrageous. It was $2 more, yeah. Because I almost bought Oreos today. I was like, hey, I haven't had them in a while. And I like to get myself Oreos every once in a while because I really like Oreos. But I saw that they went $2 up in price at the place where I'd normally go to buy them at a discount, which isn't a good sign. It is not a good sign at all. Anyways, that's a little bit of blue cheese that I just poured onto my salad on top of the tuna. I'm going to mix that up. Just slipped out of my hands. So light, you know? There's really nothing in there. There's not that much. I really need to get some more blue cheese. But we got to mix that up. The blue cheese with the tuna, with the salad that's already all mixed together. We got some things in here, you know? Some dried cranberries, some diced up, sliced up onion, and some spinach. Along with that now blue cheese mixed in. We've got ourselves a tasty little salad going on. Oh yeah, quite perfect. Also have some salts and some peppers in there. Red flake peppers. and garlic salt. Now that's delicious. Let's see how the fettuccine came out. So this is all a home-cooked meal. If you're eating a home-cooked meal, well, we're eating home-cooked meals together. If you ordered food, that's good too. I'm not judging you, but this is me cooking for myself, and maybe you cook for yourself, and we're eating it together. Also, why are chips more expensive now? Yeah, chips are more expensive too. In fact, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm happy I took the time to go to Costco and buy a bunch of things in bulk. Just in case. All right, I'm really rubbing off onto you, Sarah So Indian. Sarita, I see you said, Mamma Mia, Citalita. Yep. I do love saying Mamma Mia, Citalita. And what does it mean? We haven't been able to figure it out. I did figure out how it came about. There's a song I used to sing when I was a kid. I actually figured it out last night. I thought the lyrics in that song were Mamma Mia, Citalita. I thought it was, it's like a very standard song. And once I learned the actual lyrics, I completely forgot about it. But there's like an Italian song that I thought that they said Mamma Mia, Citalita. But it's Mamma Mia. No, it's not even Mamma Mia. It's something else. What is it? I figured it out last night. I should have wrote it down. See, sometimes you just can't keep things in your head. Anyways, I'm Benjamin, and I'm having fun being in this live stream experience with you. The live stream experience is limited to, 2 different platforms right now, but a lot of times I try to be all over the internet. But I'm not going to be... Why is it all tangled up? Do I have to cut into it? Yeah. It's just too long. It's too hard to eat if it gets like that. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, we're going to be eating for the next 10 minutes. About 15 minutes, I would say. So do feel free to share this live stream with anybody that likes to watch people eat. And you could potentially be eating with me too. Benjamin, I made the fan base or anyone who watches a name. I don't understand. Benjamin, I made the fan base or anyone who watches a name. A name of what? You'll have to see my video after? Oh, you mean like you made each person a video? Jules, it is 7:07 right now. Thanks for asking in the chat. On TikTok, and I'm in California, Los Angeles County, California. Sopa Fridge lovers, of course, everyone loves a good Sopa Fridge lover. Give me motivation to do my homework. Jenny, it doesn't really work like that. Like, I can't give you motivation. I can inspire motivation. I just can't give it to you. Double nickname. Cyber Soda, you're coming to LA in June. Oh, that sounds like a great month to visit. Jenny, Are you sad that I'm not on your side of the country? I don't know. Where are you? Are you also far away from me like most of the people that watch this live stream? West Coast and East Coast girls, they don't always mix very well. They think differently. They don't think they think differently, but they think differently. No, they're basically we're all peas in the same pot because we're all in America. Texas is pretty big, so you guys can hold it down. You're all the way in Kansas, but I think I'm going to Cali in spring next year. Oh, Orange Heart, I'd like to see it. In California, that's the best place to be. What about Joe, Sarah So Indian? And Mojo Lover. Chad is a Texan boy? Oh, right. Texan people. Texans are cool. Texans are cool. Anyways, we're eating dinner. If you're eating dinner with me, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm here on YouTube and on TikTok for you to be able to eat dinner with me, cook dinner with me, do other things as well. It's a live stream experience that isn't limited to me just talking to you. You also have the ability to talk in the chat to other people and make a friend. Do feel free to give a shout out to the mods that keep the chat safe. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. The moderators here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita, Sarah So Indian, Danita Bonita, Miranda Rosanna, Juliet, Noah. We also have Leo and Doggy. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. All you great mods. Also, thank you to everyone that's watching, and give a shout out to those mods. Some are doing a good job. I appreciate you and I appreciate them. So I appreciate you for appreciating them. Also, if you're here on TikTok, thanks for being here on TikTok and thanks for being part of it. And we got moderators too. It's Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Grant. That goes by the name I only follow Ben. We have Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, and we have Rem, Lizzie, Izzy, and Abby, Banana, Fanafo, Fabby. Those are our mods. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Why aren't I hungry? I've eaten very little today, and I have all this in front of me, and I could eat it nice and fast. Oh, well, maybe I'm just talking too much. Thanks, Jam, for thinking the mods. Crazy is the best way to survive. I see that. How old am I? I'm 35. Thanks for asking. 35 and getting younger. Every day, I age backwards, basically. As I get older, I just get sillier. I know you think I'd mature out more. Well, yeah. I just got a lot of life in me. The Benjamin Magrdichian squad. You made the squad. Oh, the Beneverse. I like that. You would have never guessed that I'm 35. It's because I'm aging so well. Aging so well. Honestly, I think it's a lot of mentality, and I still kind of feel like I'm 22 in a way. After turning 22 years old, I said this when I was like in my 20s. It really doesn't feel like any birthday really mattered after that. Except for maybe when I get the ability to have a senior discount. That might be really cool, and that'll feel good. Oh, good. Thanks, Ray, for chit-chatting with Garfield. Yes, Ben, indeed. Senior citizen, Ben. Oh, man, when I get a senior discount, hopefully I make it that long. Praying for it. But, you never know, so you got to keep yourself in good shape, eat some good foods. I still got myself some pasta, some salad, and some soup in front of me. I don't know what you're eating for dinner tonight, but this is what I'm eating for dinner tonight, and I'm down to eat dinner with you on this fine evening. I couldn't read what you said, but thanks for being here on YouTube. I do eat. Thanks for saying, I couldn't read everything you said, but I see you said I eat, and I do eat for fun. I hope you're having fun eating with me. If you're not having fun eating with me, well, I really don't understand why you're here. But maybe you like mukbangs, maybe you don't like mukbangs. But I do try to eat with people on a regular basis, so if you want to eat dinner with me, that's an option I'm giving you. I like to cook, and I like to eat dinner. Not everyone does that. Not everyone cooks or eats dinner. No, some people don't eat dinner. Some people eat lunch, and then they skip dinner because they don't want it. And they eat like a big breakfast, and they eat a late lunch, and then they don't eat dinner. It's weird. There's a whole bunch of people out there in the world. I can't always read what's going on in the chat on YouTube, but I can always see what's happening on TikTok. But YouTube, the chat just fades away. So if you want me to answer a question or you've been here politely waiting for me to answer something, I apologize. Do feel free to say it again in the chat, and I'll be sure to make a comment towards it, maybe answer that said question if I can. If I can't, I can't. But also keep it PG. If you're a hater or a troll, this might not be the best place for you. We're trying to have people in the room that actually want to be here, but if you still want to cause a ruckus, go ahead. I mean, you're probably bored. Or a child. Most likely a child. Benjamin, bread, sent a squirrel heart. Is Benjamin Bread another one of my fan accounts? Thanks, Benjamin Bread. Jules is asking, how many relationships did you have? None. I've never had a girlfriend. Single and waiting for it. I've had a couple of things happen where we had like small little flings, but you know, I've never asked anyone to be my girlfriend, and I've never had anyone introduce me as their boyfriend before. Because, you know, I guess when I was younger, I had a lot more, I had more standards. They faded away a little bit. Benjamin Bread might be an old version. Nice. It's just nice to have you here as another Benjamin then. Ben, where's the Dr. Pepper? Do you know I'm not drinking Dr. Pepper tonight. Can't do it every night. I've visited you in a few years when I have money and watch that title change. Oh, that sounds great. Ben, where is the Dr. Pepper? I'm just not drinking a Dr. Pepper tonight. I could change that Benjamin. Joe, thanks for saying it. Please tell us your standards. Jules, standards. You'll have to come back for the other live stream tonight, which is piano talk to get that. But right now we're not gonna dive into that one because that would add like 10 minutes to this live stream. But we'll talk about that again tonight. I normally end up talking about it in the live stream. Don't say say okay. I'm gonna say I had a yucky dinner today. The chicken I bought was like too tender. Oh, okay. What do you mean? I say all the time. Haven't you been watching this live stream? I always say Like, that's so cute of you to say. Or, that's so nice of you to say. It's an expression. You have? Oh, that's fantastic. But it sounds like you don't like it. You could say that you don't like it. Or you could say you like it and then you were just saying things, but I just don't believe that anymore. Juno? Not in real life. Maybe online, but you never really know people. So there are no potential partners at this moment in time that I know in real life. There's always fantasies about the girls that I follow sometimes online, and sometimes the girls that end up interacting in this chat or in this chat on YouTube. Regardless, I have people that follow me and people that interact with me, but the internet is misleading at times. People get catfished. And you got to put up a little bit of a barrier when it comes to interacting. Thank you for answering, Ben. Of course, Juno. I gave the honest answer. There is no specific girl that I have my eye on that I've known for years or anything. Pretty much everyone got married already. Just a couple of girls that I grew up with that I would have been like, if they were so single. Wow, those are a lot of nice faces that you're sharing with me. Zendaya. No, Zendaya's my celebrity twin. I wouldn't date Zendaya. She's way too young. And she looks great with Tom Holland. You could be my potential partner? Aw, thanks. What is that? Orange Heart? It's always nice to have you here, Garfield Orange Heart. Even though you're new and I just started following you, you know, that was really good. That pasta really hit the spot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish everything. Really, honestly, I don't want the soup anymore. No, I just want to eat my salad and call it a night. If you're having a tough day, I'm sorry. Maybe this will be good eye candy for you to look at and you just forget about your troubles and have fun looking at me. Or you could listen to me. If I'm into librarians, I don't disregard any type of profession. It is broccoli cheddar. Pondering. Benjamin Lover 69, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate you, and it's always nice to have you here. You know what? I feel like we've met before, but you didn't follow me last time you were here. Well, I think I like this guy. His live streams seem so chill. Benjamin Lover 69, I'm so appreciative. Thanks for being here. Enza, thanks for the follow. Joe, thanks for the follow as well. If you want me to follow you back, I can give you a follow back. Just, tell me you are or are not a robot, and I'll take that as a sign that you want me to give you a follow back. What's the biggest age gap for you? What? I don't know. Not a robot? All right, Joe. I requested for you to follow me back, and for me to follow you, but your account's private, so you got to approve it. Ben, I recall your standards have slightly declined as you become older. Is that correct? Juno, of course. I used to be a diehard Christian boy. A diehard Christian boy that only wanted to date an Armenian girl. You know? And then all the Armenian girls I was talking to, well, they ended up not being that great. And then I was like, why am I just putting all of my energy towards one nationality when there's so many people in the world? And then, I started to say, hey, this isn't going to be attainable. How young can she be? 20? Anything younger than 20 is weird, in my opinion. Not to make anyone feel weird out there. I don't want to discourage anyone. If you're of age, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. But there is also an age gap situation, which if there's not enough to not enough to relate on. But then again, having kids is having kids. Like I said, if you're into Jewish librarians, I'm your girl. Of course, everyone's into Jewish librarians. You just don't know it. Ben, has opening your horizon brought more lessons for your standards? Maybe. What about Southern Indian women? Drew, that's a really good question. I usually get along pretty well with Southern Indian women, but since I just tend to, it's kind of a lustful thing, since I end up being kind of like just into them, I'm not really paying attention to the fact that they're sometimes really crazy and disassociated with reality. But Southern Indian women are really beautiful women, and that is a dangerous combination, putting a Southern Indian woman into my room. But it happens every once in a while. You're 25, I'm in. Joe, of course you're in. I would say 21, at least legal drinking age. Honey, some of us don't drink. So I get what you're saying. I would say at least 21, at least legal drinking age. Yeah, I don't really drink, so I don't really care about that. So at least 20 or and older. Sarah's really pumped up to say, so Indian, Drew, who's laughing about something. Lawrence, what are they asking? I don't know. I am a Christian. Ray, I did the same thing when I turned 21. You should. You should. It's the violence. Guys that don't drink tend to be less violent. Verbally violent, physically violent, it's the same thing. Thanks, Lauren Taylor, for saying you love me. But I'm not entirely telling the truth about that. I was just making stuff up. But who knows? Maybe that is true. I don't know. There's a statistic out there somewhere. Oh, you think I'm absolutely right? Yeah, I mean, guys that drink tend to be a little more aggressive because when you drink, it loosens you up and it does actually make it easier for you to be somewhat more confrontational. And I would have to say that of the people that I hang out with, I do notice the change in behaviors when people start to drink around me, especially the friends that drink a lot. They usually become a lot more verbal. They talk about things they don't normally say. They usually end up saying things that are meaner because they're just trying to be honest and like, well, but it's true. And it's usually actually kind of That's why I don't like drinking around. If I'm not drinking with people, and people are getting to a level where they end up being a little bit more aggressive in conversation, it's unbalanced and just isn't fun to be in the room sometimes. I know some people that are really fun to be around drunk. Oh yeah, all of the guys that you're around you drink are, yeah, I know, right? What kind of faith do I believe in? I am a Christian, I'm a Protestant. We're watching an episode of Shrinking, then I'm going to come back and do piano talk. I'm good, how are you? Yeah, you have to be around people in the same headspace. Do you prefer to be called Ben or Benjamin? I always prefer to be called Benjamin. Thanks for asking, Charlotte. If you're new here and you want me to follow you back, just say you're not a robot or that you are a robot, and I'll take that as a sign that you want me to follow you back. You love Shrinking? That's great to hear, Lauren Taylor. It is a great show. It really is. It makes me feel good, and we got 3 more episodes left, or 2 more episodes left, so we're really looking forward to it. What is a Nathaniel Haythorne? Salad? We have soup, but we're not going to eat the soup anymore. We're just going to finish the salad. We already ate a pasta. Thanks for asking, Yosa. I bet the guy likes lemon pepper. Oh, have you watched the other videos I've made, Benjamin Lover? Because I love making videos about using lemon pepper to cook. I'm going to give you a follow back because you have such a great name. I know, I am so popular today. Well, it's just because we have a really great Discord. That's right. There's a Discord chat that you can be a part of if you want to continue to chat with the people that are in this room, outside of the room. Aaron, thanks for being here and thanks for being a follower. I do appreciate seeing you and being here and being part of it. I think I said your name right. If I didn't, let me know and I'll try to get that right. Maybe Dr. Pepper? Yeah. I saw the most fire edit of you today on my For You page. Charlotte, that's great to hear. I'm happy that that's working out. You know, I got some fans making some fun videos of me, and it is actually really fun to see. Thanks for sharing my live stream. Thanks for liking the live stream. I'm here with you if you're here with me. We're going to be taking a break in a little while, but then we're going to be coming right back. An hour after that. It's 7:26. The next couple of minutes, I'm going to be ending the live stream, and then I will pick it back up for Piano Talk, which happens every night. I love Piano Talk. I do enjoy doing it. Regardless, this is a live stream that's on YouTube and on TikTok. YouTube for you to be able to rewatch whenever you want. If you're rewatching it and you're watching, you know, you might want to check to see if I'm live right now, and you can watch a live stream of me rather than rewatch one of my old live streams. But I do appreciate you being here. Feel free to comment in the comments below. You can't read the chat. That was the live chat during the live stream. But you can comment in the comments below. Whoever made these edits are, yeah, they are really good, aren't they? I got some fans, and they're making some videos. I might not be coming back here to YouTube tonight, but I might be for Piano Talk, but I'll definitely be here on TikTok for Piano Talk tonight. If we don't do the live stream on YouTube tonight, you can still watch me on TikTok, because I'll be there. But I do plan on trying to be on both platforms tonight doing Piano Talk. I sit in front of my piano and I talk. Thanks for asking, Jules. And you can ask me more intimate questions because I'm closer to the camera. I know, right? You don't even need to look at them. You know they're great. Lucifer's Helper, thanks for being here and thanks for being it. It's just on your fan page, or it's on your For You page. You don't even have to look for them. That's pretty awesome. You make 2 what? Real talk. It's Piano Talk. TikTok does know you really well, Lucifer's Helper. Why is that spicy? What did I just eat right there? Oh, it's the onions. Benjamin, I wish you were real. Me too. Wait, no, you think I'm an algorithm? You think I'm an AI? I'm real. Well, today I'm real. Oh, I was a weird kid. I really was. Thanks for saying it. Let's keep things positive. Let's keep things fun. But I was weird. That's something an AI would say. Most likely. AIs are always looking for other AIs to talk to. You might be looking for someone to merge with. Benjamin, do you like matcha? I don't even know what matcha is. Or maybe I do. What is AI? I've never heard of that before. Oh, no. It's always the first sign that someone's a bot. When they don't know something about technology. Anyways, thanks for being here on YouTube and on TikTok. I'm wrapping up this live stream and I'll be bringing it back up to you guys later on. We're not going to eat this. I'm going to put this into the refrigerator. We have this left over so far. I pretty much ate everything except for the soup and the rest of this cheese. I had fun live streaming with all you wonderful people in this live stream where I ate dinner. You ate dinner maybe with me. If you didn't eat dinner with me, well, you still watched me eat dinner and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed being here in this live stream experience on both TikTok and on YouTube. You can. I don't normally respond to Benji, but you can call me Benji. My cousins sometimes call me Benji. Anyways, I'm going to watch a TV show, and then I'm going to come right back and do some more live streaming tonight here on YouTube and on TikTok. Well, maybe not here on YouTube, but definitely here on TikTok. So tune in later on tonight for Piano Talk. It'll happen around 9 o'clock tonight, so do feel free to come back into my live stream experience where I'll be able to entertain you while sitting in front of a piano, answering questions and talking about myself and making up songs and just enjoying myself in front of a piano. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. You just watched me cook and eat dinner here on YouTube and on TikTok. I hope you had fun doing so. Give a shout out to those moderators that made the chat safe and fun for you to interact with me. If you're watching on YouTube, well, the moderators were Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin. And we also had Sarah Sarita, So Indian, Danita Bonita, Miranda Rosanna, Juliet, Noah, Leo, and Dougie. Those are our moderators here on YouTube. I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Also follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I look forward to seeing you in future live streams. If I don't see you later on tonight, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night and I'll see you when I see you next. Everyone out there on YouTube, bye-bye now. Ta-ta and enjoy yourself. I did enjoy being here with you and I hope you enjoyed being here with me. Maybe I'll see you again.